Well, teleportation, right. Model 3 is going well. I'm pretty happy with how it's going. I'm really excited by the approach that the Tesla engineering team is taking to production. I think people are really taking it to heart within Tesla, that it's actually even more important to design the factory than it is to design the product itself. This is extremely important for making an affordable, high-quality car in volume, and so I'm actually feeling really optimistic about it. I mean, we completed design a couple weeks ago, so its design is design is done. I mean, usually as you do more testing, there's some tweaks required, but we are benefiting from a lot of experience with the Model S and X, so I'm feeling very good about it.
There's some really cool innovations. We can't talk about all the stuff inside of it, but it is definitely a third generation of a lot of the components and a lot of the systems that we designed originally, for Roadster and then Model S and X. So it's come a long way.
All right, I'll just do a few more questions because I think this could go on for a while. All right, here, sure.
I'm from Norway.
Oh, hey, Norway. Love Norway. Pardon me?
Chips for recycling.
Chips for recycling. Oh, chips. Oh, it's like chips. You eat chips, yes. There's definitely, I mean, ultimately, all forms of terrestrial transport will go electric. I don't currently anticipate Tesla doing ships, but if someone else doesn't do ships, then we will do ships. So yeah, the lithium question comes up quite a bit. The nice thing about lithium is it's very plentiful. So lithium is the third most common element in the universe. First being hydrogen, second being helium. Now the hydrogen is all bound up in water on Earth, water and hydrocarbons. And so you don't find naturally occurring hydrogen on Earth. And then the helium, being a noble gas, just doesn't combine with anything and basically floats away. But lithium is a metal and does not float away. So there's an enormous amount of lithium. In almost any salty solution, there's some amount of lithium. So there's enormous amounts of lithium in the ocean, any kind of dried lake bed, where there was a salt lake that dried long ago, there will be enormous amounts of lithium. So the actual amount of lithium in the world is far in excess of what's needed for electrification of transport. Lithium only constitutes about 2% of the battery. So it's called lithium ion, but it's sort of the active ingredient, but it's only about 2% of the battery.
So there's plenty of lithium to convert every car in the world to electric. That won't be a constraint at all. And even after that's done, we can start recycling it. So we won't keep using lithium. It's not like oil or something like that. I've heard a lot of those comparisons like peak lithium, which is kind of nonsense. Because once you build this fleet of electric cars, you don't need any more of it. It's just you can just keep reusing it and reprocessing it forever.
Just a couple more questions. Forklift batteries. Well, we do need to focus, so we won't be doing forklift batteries in the short term because we need to kind of stay focused on the Model 3 particularly in the short term, and then probably a compact SUV is the next priority. We have an interesting concept for creating kind of like a minibus on the Model X platform. And it's actually quite surprising how many people you can get on a Model X if you make it sort of look a bit like a little bus. Focus is critical because there's so many things that could be done, but if we don't focus, then it puts risk that we won't get anything done. I think in terms of how can you help, I think just sort of spread the message, and that, like, I mean, I know you guys think global warming is real, but the crazy thing is, like, a lot of people out there don't. It blows my mind. And there's a nonstop propaganda campaign from the fossil fuel industry because they're just defending themselves. So it's kind of what you'd expect, but it's nonstop, and they have like 1,000 times more money than we do. So this revolution is going to come from the people. Fight propaganda. Like that's the. I think it's going to get real nutty with the U.S. election and all that. Man. All right, we'll take one more.
Trump or Hillary?
We'd love to do the next Roadster, but we got to focus on affordable mass market cars. I would love to do the next Roadster. Are you kidding me? Of course. But that's got to be dessert, you know.
There's a lot of stuff to do already on our plate, but I think we better wrap it up with that. So thank you guys very much. This is awesome.